What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and I'm just gonna lay it all out. Warner Brothers are idiots that are morons, and I've lost a lot of respect for them. Now, of course, I'm talking about their decision to move all of their 2021 movies straight to HBO Max exclusively. First off, HBO Max should have seen how Wonder Woman 1984 performed first before putting literally their entire 2021 movie slate on HBO Max. Because if Wonder Woman 1984 flops, then Warner Brothers has to rethink their entire strategy of how they're going to move forward with their 2021 movies. We'll just have to wait and see how Wonder Woman 1984 performs. It might do really well, it might do really bad. We'll just have to wait and see. If it backfires, I'm going to laugh my ass off though, because Warner Brothers dedicated themselves to this strategy for an entire year. And Hollywood is flaming this HBO Max deal, specifically directors, such as Christopher Nolan. He was so glad that his film Tenet went to theaters and not to HBO Max, because right now he's pissed. He's calling HBO Max the worst streaming service ever. He's saying that these movies deserve to be in theaters and not on a streaming service. These are theatrical releases. They do not belong on HBO Max. Nolan literally found out 25 minutes before this HBO Max deal went public to the people. And Christopher Nolan was pissed. He was angry. He fought for Tenet to be a theatrical release, and he thinks that Warner Brothers were being super disrespectful to the directors that signed up for these movies to go to theaters. And he was also pissed that these directors found out literally 25 minutes before everyone else. So I have immense respect for Christopher Nolan, unlike Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins, where I have lost pretty much all of it. They were reportedly paid $10 million by Warner Brothers and HBO Max to shut up, sacrifice their own beliefs on this situation, and just blindly praise HBO Max. Now, I have a little more respect for Patty Jenkins because she's gone on account recently by saying, yeah, I love theaters, that's where I want my movies to be. But Gal Gadot, she is just the worst. It's clear that she only cares about the money, and she'll just do what she's told to. Denis Villeneuve, who's the director of the upcoming Dune movie, has also slammed HBO Max, saying that his movie belongs in theaters, not on streaming, and what Warner Brothers did to his movie, it might have killed the Dune franchise. And Legendary, the studio that worked on Dune and Godzilla vs. Kong, they're apparently gonna sue Warner Brothers for how they're treating their movies and this HBO Max deal. And I say, let them sue. Warner Brothers had no right to tell Legendary 25 minutes before the actual announcement to the public that, oh yeah, your movie, it's not going to theaters, it's going to straight to HBO Max. And I have to give props to Disney, because Disney actually respects the theaters and are dedicating their movies, their upcoming movies, to still stay in theaters. They revealed that at Investor Day that Black Widow is going to stay in theaters. Eternals is staying in theaters. Shang-Chi going to theaters. Fantastic Four, theaters. Immense respect for Disney. I knock on Disney a lot, but I have a lot of respect for what Disney is doing and how they're calling out HBO Max and Warner Brothers. Disney is dedicated to theatrical releases because they realize that these movies belong in theaters. Funny how Patty Jenkins, who is screwed over at Warner Brothers, is now doing a Star Wars movie at Disney, Rogue Squadron. Disney was probably like, we know how you were screwed over at Warner Brothers, but let me tell you something. If you do a Star Wars movie over here, we're dedicated to a theatrical release. We'll let you know what's going on constantly, and you're free to do whatever you want. Funny. Now that Nolan and Denis Villeneuve are pissed at Warner Brothers, what's stopping them from leaving? What if Marvel calls up Nolan and says, hey, we got a Daredevil movie in the works, we want you to direct. Hey, we got a Blade movie in the works, we want you to direct. Or Villeneuve, Disney calls him up, hey, we got a Star Wars project, you in? What's stopping them from leaving Warner Brothers because of how they treated them? Disney won't treat these directors like how Warner Brothers did. Directors have lost respect and trust for Warner Brothers. AMC theaters are firing back. The majority of people don't like how Warner Brothers is handling this situation. These movies belong in theaters. They do not belong on a streaming service. And I truly understand why HBO Max is doing this, but financially it does not make sense. And some people cannot see these movies in theaters. Boo-hoo. Life goes on, okay? Listen, I understand people are worried of the situation that's going on right now, but the theaters are open. They have great cleaning policies to make sure you're safe and everything like that. We gotta stop living in fear. We have to move on with our lives. We can't let this situation stop us. We gotta move on. We gotta start acting like normal people again. Where theaters are open, you're safe there. You can go there. We have to stop living in fear. You know, people want HBO Max at home because they're lazy and they don't want to go to the theaters. Well, go to the theaters and watch the movie. Get off your ass and actually go see a movie. The name of the game is not convenience. It's how can we support these movies and directors and studios? How can we help them thrive? That's the name of the game. I 100% support these directors. Warner Brothers, what they did was wrong. The directors are right, and that's how and where I stand. But that was the video. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subbed already, please come on over. I'd love to have you. I'm at 93 right now. Let's try to get to 100. So thanks for watching again. That will be all for me. Subscribe, and remember my catchphrase. Stay super wise.